So, my quote is, "We may affirm absolutely that nothing great in this world has been accomplished without passion." Hegel said that. And I agree. If you have no passion, you have no incentive to complete something, and thus you will become lazy, not at least akin to senioritis. I gotta say, senioritis is a bad problem. Having done so much of my work, I am already unwilling to do anything else because I have no passion anymore. So I would like to bring up an example from my life. At one point, I wrote an essay for a scholarship, a National Merit Scholarship, and I was told to write about something I was passionate about. And so I wrote about building robots, because heck, I'm really passionate about building robots. That's what I did. I went and took Mr. Kunz's mechatronics class, and I said, "This is awesome!" And I got really good at it, and I wrote this essay, and as I was writing it, I realized that I was passionate enough that that was what made my work good. That was what made me keep going every single day. And while my building robots and smashing them together may not be considered great, necessarily, in this world, I think the principle is the same. I had to have passion behind that in order to accomplish what I wanted to. Steve Wozniak was one of the founders of Apple. I mean, everybody gives Steve Jobs the credit, but dang, Steve Wozniak was so cool. And Steve Wozniak, when he was a kid, he worked his butt off. He really wanted to know how things worked, so he would take apart computers and he would take apart circuits, and he made his own radios, and he became one of the youngest radio operators in California. And he worked so hard, and after so many years, he founded Apple. And without passion, I mean, he had plenty of setbacks, but at his core, he had what he cared about. What he cared about with computers was about making things work and learning how to do them. And that was what drove that. Frank Lloyd Wright, I still can't pronounce his name, even after so long of knowing him. He was an amazing architect, worked very hard, and at the core, he was passionate. He was arrogant. He was so arrogant because he was so passionate about what he loved. He would work really hard on his designs. He cared about them and had passion. That was what drove him to do what he did. So I must say I fully agree with this quote. If you're passionless, there's no way you're going to do anything in this world, and all of the great people in this world have had plenty of passion. Thank you.